Happy New Year, dear friends! I trust you have had a wonderful holiday season with your beloved ones and you are ready for what God has in store for you in 2024. As I step into this new season, God gave me a word written in Proverbs 24:3 in the Passion Translation, and I want to share with you today. So, it says, wise people are builders. They build families, businesses, communities, and through intelligence and insight, their enterprises are established and endure. This word is very comforting and encouraging to me as I feel like I am finally coming out from the barren season and entering a fulfilling season where I could build something wonderful with the Lord. In the past several years, I was struggling with the sense that I was not fully fulfilling my calling and destiny. I was not able to access suitable opportunities to continue to practice my talents and skills. I even considered myself a failure and shame when comparing myself to others. Reflecting on my journey with the Lord, now I can understand what God was doing in my life. The transformative process with the Lord is much like renovating an old house. The initial phase involved being torn down and cleaned up, facing frustrations of never-ending mess, and being surprised by the cracks that were exposed. There were times when impatience set in. I just wanted to cover up the floors and rush to do something with my own strength. Thankfully, God held me back and kept me in a secret place where He could continue His transformative work in me. Though the process was painful, I'm grateful that God directed me step by step. Now I understand God was rebuilding my character, realigning my focus, and laying a firm foundation for what He intends to establish in my life, a lasting legacy that will endure difficult times and impact generations. Releasing the first video on social media marked the new beginning of a ministry God is guiding me to build. It has only been 7 days since I began building my social presence online, but it took more than 7 months for God to prepare me to create my first video and article when He first impressed in my heart to start my own blog to inspire and encourage others with my testimonies and prophetic insight. These past 7 months were not easy for me because I was struggling with a false sense of guilt of not securing a stable job after my graduation with a master's degree. I was simply staying put and waiting for God's next movement in my life, while most of my classmates have started new jobs. God seemed to be silent for much of the first few months. I was very concerned in my heart. What if people think I'm just being lazy with the excuse of waiting upon the Lord? Looking back, I can see the significance of taking the time to wait upon the Lord. There are always many things that God needs to work out behind the scenes and prepare us for His next movements in our lives. During the waiting period, I sought wise counsel from several leaders, watched the videos on how to build a website, read books on writing, attended meetings at the writers group, and connected with other nonprofit ministries. It was because of the preparation during the waiting period I was able to gain clarity in what to do and sense the timing in when to begin this online ministry. Many times we want to build something right after we receive an idea from the Lord. Yet, to build something that will endure, we will need intelligence and insight from the Lord and the leaders He surrounds us with. It is so significant for us to surrender to His timing and follow His lead step by step in the building process. So, my fellow builders in the kingdom of God, what is God calling you to build in 2024? Please share it in the comments below if you have received a word from Him. I will be praying for you as you transition into this new season with His guidance. I hope this message inspires you to seek the Lord for clarity and prepare your hearts to start building with Him in this new season. I look forward to hearing from you and connecting. To witness God's grace in action through my unfolding testimonies, please follow me on my social media. You will find me on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram at 名师 Mina Cai. Thank you so much for your time and support. God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!